Hello. Hey, so I am so excited right now because Drew and I just got off a coaching call with some of our students, and Drew said something that blew my mind. It was incredible. And it was just one of those moments when Drew says something that just it makes your head explode because it's so powerful and it's so true. So today, right now, we are coming fresh on this live. He doesn't even know exactly what we're going to talk about, or fresh live and making this video about something so critical. He said, there are so many people out there walking around deceased and their heart just hasn't stopped beating yet. And I was floored. I wanted to fall down oh my goodness, this is so powerful.
Don't die though. Heartbeat.
Right. But I want to, as one of our best friends says, I want to unpack this a little bit and I want to share it with you. And so if you want to learn more about this, make sure you stay tuned. And while you're here, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the Live with Definiteness channel right here on YouTube, because we are here going up the mountain of success, and we want everybody else to go up their mountain of success too. We've recognized over this journey how everybody has their own mountain to climb. Everybody has their own goals, because everybody has their own personal mission and their own reason why they are on purpose here on this planet. Mm-hmm. And so you get to the top by following certain success secrets. You get to the top by following just certain tried and true principles. And you just put that into your framework. So I want you to unpack this a little bit more. I want you to explain, for somebody who's never thought about this concept, what does that mean?
All right. Let's take, for example, I'm going to start with a little different analogy. There's a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Dr. Stephen Covey. And the first step is to begin with the end in mind. And through the course of the book, you should definitely go check it out. I don't want to spoil it, but there's this story talking about, imagine that you're attending your own funeral. Mm-hmm. And what would the people say about you? It might be somebody from your community, somebody from your church, etc., a close friend or family member. What would they say about you? Mm-hmm. And then it's write your own eulogy seems pretty morbid, right? But we all have an idea of the way we want to be viewed in this world. Mm-hmm. And then you start to take that and say, well, if we have this idea how we want to be viewed in the world, how come not everybody's just motivated to go out there and do their thing and reach their full potential and actualize their dreams in real life? And then you realize that some people not only have stopped dreaming, they haven't written their eulogy, they're not living anywhere in alignment to what their aspirations are in life. And unfortunately, a lot of people have given up to the point that they've actually already passed away. Mm-hmm. And then you hear about the idea of what's the most valuable real estate in the world? And some people say it's the 6 to 8 inches between your ears. I don't disagree with that, but from this perspective and in this example, the answer is a cemetery. A cemetery, because you have multi-million-dollar and billion-dollar ideas of individuals that never got released to the world. They never made it out of their own, stuck rut. And so they took their dreams to the grave with them. Right. And even worse than that is the fact that some people have already essentially let their dreams die. Right. They've let their spirit wither, and they're effectively just continuing to exist, waiting for the day that they get to go lay down in that hollow casket with those, debilitated dreams and just end their existence. Yeah. And it's so unfortunate to think that there are a lot of individuals with so much potential, and they might even have some passion in them, but it's been diluted by just the mundane elements of their lifestyle, maybe past failures that they've held on too long, emotional baggage that just constrains them like they're literally chained. And so they feel hopeless that they can't even experience any part of their dream life, not now, not in the future, not ever. So they kind of just die on the vine, so to speak. And they're really just, in many cases, you see some people walking around that look like there's no life in their eyes. You hear them talk, there's nothing but negativity spewing. It's though they've given up and they've actually died, but their heart hasn't stopped beating yet. Right. And it's so sad to me to think that there's still something left in you. I can see it, and I don't have all the superpowers of the universe, but I can see life left in you. I can see potential left in you. But if you don't believe it, then you won't retrieve it, and you're not going to receive that positive energy to take some sort of action towards the dream life or towards the goals or the aspirations that you want to experience in this lifetime.
Right.
And that's really the piece I wanted to share, because I might have seemed a little bit out of left field when I said there's a lot of people walking around that are already dead on the inside, but their heart hasn't stopped beating. So there's more behind that I wanted to share here and kind of unpack that a little bit more, because some of the influence I've had in my life to shape my beliefs and viewpoints. And then you see examples of it in the world where it's like, that seems kind of counterintuitive based on these things I've been exposed to and come to believe is truth.
Right.
It's like, how many people have just given up? They don't feel worth it. That it's unfortunate to see that the lack of desire is just so gone that they really don't even want to live anymore.
Well, and I can say that, I remember being 20. How old were, let's see, 28 maybe? Yeah, I think I was 28. I was 28. And I remember having
So
our
last
first
year then, right?
having our first baby, and just, I was in a place where I'm like, I guess I'm here to give you everything now, and like I guess I took on a responsibility where I have to go and do adult things and just provide for you. So I'm going to go ahead and put my dreams on the back burner. And like, I'm always, at that point, it felt like I'm always going to be taking care of you. So I'm never going to be able to pick these back up again. And I'm just so grateful that whoever jumped in my ear real quick was like, you are 28 years old. Like, you don't have to. And then I realized you never have to give up on your dream. There's always something inside of you, and you can change that. Like, even if you've decided at this point right now, I don't care how old you are, how young you are, if you have put something on the back burner that you know is inside of you, like, do one action today. Do one thing today. Write it down. It doesn't matter what that one action is, but take one action today towards that goal. Or what does that dream look like? Or what do you think you have inside of you? And you could just write down, I am here on purpose. Just write that down. I am here on purpose. I am here on purpose. I think that it's scary to go against the crowd. It's scary to maybe go after what you feel inside of your heart and inside of your soul, and like this idea of like, what is it in there? Like, I didn't know what my purpose was, and I still figure it out, and it shifts and it morphs, but you have to go after something that makes you feel alive.
Yes.
You can't just give up, and because it's too easy to give up. So many people around us, just of humans, so many people around us are not going after what's inside of them because they're scared you're going to laugh at them. They're scared the other people around are going to laugh at them and say it's silly and say it's dumb and say it's not going to work and say, what is that dream of yours? Or you're too old, or you're too young, or you're too fat, or you're too skinny, or you're too this, or you're too that. Like, they're so scared that they're not going to go after their dreams. So they allow their dreams to get crushed. Or they say, it's easier if we all just sit back and watch TV. Let's just sit back, watch TV. We can enjoy the good things in life. We can travel over here and we can watch TV over there, and we can go to restaurants and watch TV at restaurants, or like we can hang out and talk about the TV shows that we've talked about or that we've watched, but why not talk about your dreams? Start a conversation with somebody today to say, what is your dream? How did you find out your purpose? And it's okay if you're 80 years old and you don't know what your purpose is. It's okay, because you're waking up every single day because God or the universe, source, however you want to refer to the bigger thing out there that has allowed you to wake up today. They're not done with you. There is something inside of you. And if you take one action every single day in the path to your purpose, you cannot be stopped. And then at that point, when you do get to the grave, you know that you have left everything on the table. Forgive yourself for not taking action up until this point, or have taken the wrong action, or have bought into the wrong theory, or bought into the wrong story. Forgive yourself. Let it go. Let the baggage go and move towards your dreams, because there is something great inside of you, and you are the only one that can let it out.
It's powerful. It's one reason that you want to live with definiteness.
So make sure you join our tribe, you join our community. Let's go to the top. No matter what age you are, no matter where you are on your mountain, we're here right by your side, hand in hand, to go up the mountain with you. See you guys later. Bye-bye.